Don't hire security if you're gonna look to jam them up.
Hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea.
Y'all know why we here. I had to see what the Podfather had to say about Ricky Rose in Canada running, trying to pull his pants up with the Rose Bel Air bottle in his hand. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get into this right now.
He wasn't supposed to be there.
At the festival entirely.
Yep. Why is he there?
You're not wrong.
Why is Rick Ross doing whatever the fuck he was doing right there in that moment?
I'm sure it was probably booked before all the shit, but still.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Or again, that could be part of
nothing
the arrogance.
about that venue.
I'm going to Canada.
Or that booking screamed six-figure booking. Nothing about it.
Oh no, he's getting
from the stage to the speaker. Excuse me.
He getting 6 figures.
I don't know that. I don't know that to be true, and you don't know that to be true.
That nigga came to Newark, and the Newark niggas that booked him, it wasn't
that
even.
has nothing to do with what somebody takes regularly to show up places. I'm not saying he's never gotten 6 figures. I'm saying this particular venue, stage, sound system doesn't scream, I'm getting $150 to be here. Don't tell me all of this big boss, I flew my private jet here, I live in the Coming to America house, cars show 20,000 here. At some point, the words and actions gotta match up. Happens to the greatest of them. J. Cole looked like he sound. Kendrick looked like he sound. Drake looked like he sound. All these niggas in that look like they sound. Ross shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have played the song. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. But even before this happened, I've been seeing a few Ross bookings that's like, dog, what's happening right now? Some money is okay to say no to.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have fucking been there. That's it. The security tell me he shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's not usually how he even,
Nothing about what was on that video say Rick Ross should have been here doing this right now. So cool. So fine. Let's say you forgot that you made Stay Scheming. Let's say that you just forgot and you've been walking off to Not Like Us. Hey, play it. I've been irking this nigga. I want to irk him some more. Play it. Somebody in your camp got to know that this is not the place to do that, 1, and 2, don't hire security if you're gonna look to jam them up.
Yeah.
Y'all doing that shit for the optics.
And it could have been on the gram.
Your job is to make sure if you hiring security, that means it was on your mind. It was on your mind. You being prepared for all variables. Don't do that. It's your job when you do that to ensure everyone gets home safely. It's your job. It's not security's job. So now you get up out of there because you a star.
Yeah.
You a star. So when it pop off, you gonna be handled like a star. Your DJ is not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor DJ.
He'll get left behind. They popped off on him first.
Yeah, one little pop.
Listen,
it was one little pop.
Shouldn't be able to.
It shouldn't have been in his face that long. You asked for
That's
that.
my-
You
that's
asked
my-
for that
that's
pop.
my point.
You asked for that. Why are you standing in these Vancouver niggas' faces?
Because the
this
cameras
long?
is on.
Yes.
The cameras is on. Niggas got their phones out. It's mad niggas with their phones out. You don't want to look pussy. And so you gonna sit there and entertain that shit.
So stupid.
Your security almost had a permanent nap. That big dude, they was dragging him all over that
Stopping him,
place.
kicking him in the face, all that.
That was mercy where they allowed him to gather himself and get the fuck out of there. Then you got the nerve, Rick Ross, to do videos now, because y'all playing this internet game. Videos. I'm on the plane in Vancouver. I had a blast. It was awesome, man. It's all a clown
internet
show.
is a monster. Internet,
it's
bro.
all a clown show.
That's social media shit.
The clip of now, after everyone gets stomped out, you walking out unscathed and untouched with some other people just pissed me off. Like you said, Samson, that's your DJ for how long?
Ever.
If he start riding with, as an artist, that's my man. Now I gotta do something.
As a man.
As a man, right.
Yeah.
But as longtime DJ, you get into a scuffle, now I gotta do something. And the video, you walking out the back and, no, nigga, this ain't the time for no humps.
That's the other thing. If I hire security and now it's on, nigga, we on.
We on. Yeah, there we go.
I'm not leaving security. We just thumping together. When it's hand-to-hand combat.
I didn't
I
like
ain't
it.
talking, but that's my other problem. You out of town and nobody's armed, just shoot it. Bah! Real quick.
I mean, that could have been an
That could
intentional.
have went crazy though.
Yeah, that
What?
could have been intentional. They might have been armed and just chose not to go that route.
Bad decision.
Very bad.
Bad decision.
All right, y'all. I'm really surprised, and I'm happy the way Joe handled that. Because I thought they was going to come in and just be all jokes, talking about how, you know, Rick Ross got embarrassed. But Joe really went serious with this conversation, and I think he had a point. Rick Ross is responsible for those people that he went with. It was a lot of confusion about, was it his DJ? Was it his security? Was it just people he brought out there? But regardless, somebody he brought out there, they got the beats instead of him. He was running to the back with the Bel Air bottle, like I told y'all. Okay? And then after everybody get beat up and you safely run away, you on Instagram talking about let's go get some wings, stop. You laughing, showing your face. Of course your face is not beat up. Show them dudes you was with. Show that dude who got laid out what his face look like. Hey, nigga, donate. Hit the super chat. Scan the PayPal. Hit the Cash App. Thank you. Have a blessed day. While they pulling him off of the pavement like an uncooked egg, like when you crack an egg and it's just laying on the ground, that's how they scraped him up. They was about to scramble this nigga. Show his face. While you laughing on the jet. That's not right. And when I made my poll on YouTube, that's why I love y'all. Y'all know we got the biggest community section on YouTube. It ain't even close. But I asked y'all, was Rick Ross wrong for running? And most of y'all said no, he's the star. But listen, like Joe said, yes, you do hire these people to do a job, but you also have to be responsible enough to keep these people out of unnecessary drama and unnecessary bullshit. He did not have to play Not Like Us. And I'm glad somebody said it. That's not even your song. You just meat riding at that point. I get it. You beef with Drake. You mad at him. Even though, let's be honest, one thing that Drake said that was a fact, he said, I gave Ricky Rose his biggest hits. A part of why you so rich and successful is because of that light-skinned white boy, Ricky. But okay, you mad at him, you beefing. But why you didn't play your diss record? Why you meat riding Kendrick and playing his? And I love Ricky Rose. I got so many of his albums in my playlist. God Forgives, I Don't. Incredible classic. But we talking about man shit right now. We talking about integrity shit right now. And I hope you gave your DJ a bag, the security a bag. You should have gave everybody who got unnecessary beats that day a nice little bag. And shout out to Joe because that part goes over a lot of people's heads. That's why I asked this question. Y'all see, I asked this a day ago. Before Joe even came on here, I thought he was just going to come on here and crack a whole bunch of jokes. I was like, nah, bro. Why would he just run and leave his people like that? I think they would have had more respect for him if he would have stayed and caught the beats with him. Okay, they would have took your chain and you would have got messed up and 50 Cent would have had more to laugh about, but at least your people would know that you care enough that if you gonna start some shit, you gonna stand in the fire with them, especially if it's unnecessary stuff. It's one thing if the crowd just started doing stuff to Rick Ross unprovoked, but he provoked them. He made them do that. He knew what it was. And I keep telling y'all this about Canada and the UK. It's these two places in the world where Americans really be feeling like stuff is sweet. Them UK boys will stab you up and rob you. And stop thinking all of them ain't got no guns. And them Canada streets are real. It is gangsters, just like it's American dudes in Compton and Chicago and Florida. They got them same type of ruffians in Canada. Do not sleep on them. Stop looking at Drake and think he represents all the gangsters in Canada. That's not true. That's just pure ignorance. And I think Joe did raise a good question. Why is Rick Ross doing all of these low budget shows? I don't necessarily think he need the money, but he might just be bored, or he might just be doing too much, or he might just be running around like he just got a championship ring off of Kendrick Lamar's championship. You wasn't a part of that, Ricky. I'm sorry. You and Kanye jumped into beef, but y'all didn't accomplish anything. All y'all did was make yourself look stupid. Because at the end of the day, that's how a lot of people was looking at Rick Ross. That's how a lot of people was looking at Kanye West. And that's a fact. It's okay to stand on the sidelines and chuckle when a dude you don't like is in the fire or getting the heat. You could have just sat on the sideline and laughed at Drake in silence. But now you was laughing too loud and you got embarrassed. I don't care about all the videos and the Instagram posts. You still look like a goof. And I say this as a Rick Ross fan. That's really why, a lot of people be like, oh, being a YouTuber so cool. Yeah, it's cool when you doing stuff where it's like you don't have to talk about people that you love and admire. Cause I don't feel right saying that about Rick Ross. I remember Rick Ross was the first fat dude that made me comfortable to take off my shirt. I was at the basketball court, the gas station, at the mall with my shirt off because of Rick Ross. But in 2024, I still got to keep it real. And I hope that's why a lot of y'all pay attention to the channel. All right. So shout out to Rose, but you took an L. And like I said, you shifted some of that Drake L to yourself. And Drake out there celebrating, drinking champagne, him and Kevin Durant at the house. Y'all ain't see Drake and Kevin Durant together chilling? Yeah, this because of you, Rick. They was celebrating that L you took. Smoking hookah. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Like the video and subscribe. Another fire video from the best YouTuber in the world. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.